Vietnam is one of the most biologically diverse areas on the planet, home to 16% of the world's flora and fauna species. The country has an equally diverse landscape of mountain ranges, tropical rainforests, mangroves, dry forests, coasts, oceans, rivers and lakes. Its landscape has been identified as belonging to part of the 200 global ecoregions, the world's most biologically important areas to conserve for future generations. Hundreds of species of plants and animals that are new to science have been discovered in Vietnam during the last 3 decades, and more are recorded each year. These rich natural resources support the livelihoods and diverse well-being of millions of people, not only in Vietnam, but for the regional and global food chain. With a population of nearly 100 million people, along with the process of industrialization and modernization of the country, the pressures on biodiversity are increasing. The conversion of land and surface water uses is causing loss to important habitats of many species. Wildlife populations are under extreme pressure from snaring for illegal wildlife trade and as a source of protein in rural communities. Forests are heavily degraded outside the protected areas, and marine systems are heavily impacted by pollution and reef decline. Furthermore, the impact of alien invasive species and climate change have adverse effects on ecosystem, habitats, and species. Responding to these emergency threats, over the past decade, Vietnam has made great efforts and achieved remarkable achievements. About 42% of forest coverage rate, 176 sites of terrestrial nature reserves, 11 marine protected areas, 4 wetland conservation zones. Recent initiatives have also been carried out in the whole country, such as 1 Billion Tree Initiative, Coastal Mangrove Forest Protection and Plantation for Climate Change Adaptation, Marine Plastic Debris Management Plan. Furthermore, conservation efforts are also carried out through initiatives by communities, NGOs, and businesses. Vietnam also shows its strong commitment to halt the loss of its nature treasures through a number of important initiatives and to international agreements. National Strategy on Biodiversity to 2030 with a vision to 2050. National Green Growth Strategy for 2030 with a vision to 2050. Leaders Pledge for Nature. Sustainable Development Strategy. National Green Growth Development for 2030 with vision to 2050. We are grateful for the public and private sector partners that support Vietnam's biodiversity conservation efforts. As we raise the level of our ambitions, we invite you to join us. Only through international cooperation can we succeed in securing a nature-positive future that will sustain humans and the species we share this precious planet with.